Welcome back, journalists. We are back once again to follow those leads to see where we are taken to and what stories we can dig up in this run through of News Tower. We are in September of 1930. We have started to build up our tower a little bit, adding a third floor here. We've got some progress being made. We now have 4 reporters. We've got 2 typesetters and assemblers. We're making money. Right now, we're trying to win over one new district to Bayonne. We aren't working for the mob or the mayor on this one. We were a little unsure about some of those, so things are going well for us overall. We've got what we need in the file drawer here. So we are going to kick things off for this week and see what stories we can dig up and hopefully make some money and get our progress going in the meantime. So I do want to take a look as we've got some of our guys doing their thing. Let's take a look at where we maybe want to go up to. I know ad agencies were suggested. That's what we need, the sales desk. So we need to potentially work our way up this way as well, which looks like we could get there pretty quickly and get to the university along the way. But one of our things that we do need to get a third pager module. We need to get the influence to be able to do that. And we are going to continue to work towards the radio tower and the photo academy as well. So we will see how that goes for us. But let's see what stories out there for us. We've got a crime story up here in New York. Mob war escalates. Oh my. So we could go to Brooklyn and potentially run into mobsters. Don't we have some not afraid of mobsters? Wayne Crow. He can't do that. That's right. So we'll send Terry Rogers. Oh, let's see, Terry. Dodge him. One mobster's going to show up. Okay, well, that's what our security is for. Now let's take a look at our politics in West Virginia. The former governor dies. McCorkle Mansion. What a name, McCorkle. Is that a real governor? And here comes the mobster to pay us a visit. There's only one of them. Our security can take care of him. Let's see. Oh, right at it, too. Go get him. And Zimmerman. Show what you're made of. Yeah, took him out. Well done, Ann. Let's continue to... I know, we can wait for the storage to happen, but I feel like we should just help out and do it ourselves. We're going to order a bunch more paper while we're at it. All right, we have both of those, and now we're going to the Supreme Court where we have some outrage potentially. Let's see what kind of protesters we've got. Hopefully none. No protesters. Good news. Margaret Gabor. Charges against Lucchesi. I know I'm butchering that. Boss dropped, says prosecutor. I've heard that name before. I just don't know it. William A. McCorkle was 9th to serve. Okay. This is not sounding like the most fascinating. His focus was on educational reforms and a push for infrastructure. Doesn't sound like the most fascinating story that we're digging deeper on. But we'll go with it. Let's move our paper up here. There we go. Look at that. Stacks of paper. We got to go to the bathroom again, it looks like. So we may have to add another bathroom eventually. At least when we add another floor, we're going to have to do that. All right. What do we got? I have New Jewel in Beverly Hills. We've got a hopeful story down here. We'll go with that. Margaret Gabor is going to get on that one. And in Minneapolis, radio becoming a household necessity. You bet it is. We're getting close to where FDR is going to be using that a lot with his fireside chats. So we got plenty of stories. There's no reason to get another telegraph station until we get a third page to have to fill up because we've got plenty for this. Luke Appling makes MLB debut. He was a heck of a hitter too. Let's get his story. Hits 1 for 4 in his first game. Not the most overwhelming. Margaret Gabor is struggling here with her concentration. So we're going to send Terry Rogers to do Steel Tycoon Henry Phipps Dies. Let's let her have a little bit of a break, I guess. There's Margaret. Where... Concentration looks like it's back up. She said, oh, she is in a bit of a miserable looking room, isn't she? Yeah, there's just nothing going on there. We'll work on that next week. Local park, man retrieving kite falls to death. That's horrible. Children witness as Good Samaritan falls from tree. And into the quote there, the reporter said, too many strings attached. False agent badges. Okay. We are going to have lots of stories to choose from. And now it's time to roll the presses. Let's get 2 new stories out there if we can. All right, we got to print now. Okay, what do we need? We need to get society and entertainment. So we'll start with our big one here that is risky. That one's going to get us a lot. So what? We got society here. Crime. Let's match up this society as well. Not bad. On the back side, we're going to go with our Slushy Ice and Luke Appling. We got to get entertainment out there, though. Christina Farm expands. Old news. We're going to have to just dump that. It's not going to be of any use to us next time. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Roll the presses. Got the mob war escalating. 97,000. We've got a new record sales. I wish I hadn't read that. Or did I? Education, passport for the future. That's right. Those are good sales. We broke 6,000 until that comes down a little bit. But adding 2,000 more subscribers. Getting another influence point. Where are we at? 5,300. Oh, wow. We have all of these on the drawer already for Central Park. So let's go for it. We need some more influence. Sell 97,000 papers. Okay, so we could do that. Or we could go to the Mafia and we're not in the scoops business at the moment because we don't have enough. So let's try to sell 97,000 papers. Monday, October 1930. All right. We already have everything we need. So now it's just about getting really good stories, potentially. As far as paper goes, we're looking good. We're looking good on everything, so... The big trail. Let's go to the theater room and get us a Fame one or do the unveiling at Hollywood Studio. We're going to go that route. We get 2 for 1. We don't get the Fame. Oh, the Fame one would have been better, actually, wouldn't it? Let's go back. Let's send Terry on that one because that's a silver tag instead of the bronze. Now we go to Boston and there's a schoolhouse fire. Oh, my. So we could get some gossip on this one or educational. Oh, well, hold on. CBS is going to broadcast Harmony Live. Every living room will be filled with wonderful music as the Philharmonic is broadcast live on the radio. Wow. Let's report it. Pause for a second. Let's see what we can get out there. We only have 1 available. Let's go to the concert hall. It's not going to matter. They're all the same. We're not going to get the... Ultra boost there. What about the schoolhouse fire? So we've got... Okay. Yep, let's send Sergey to go dive into that one. Try to get another silver tag in the process. Grumman's Chinese Theater. Terry, get back. There we go. We could send him to try, but we're not going to get all 3 of them anyway, so it's not going to matter. We're not going to get that bonus, unfortunately. See who gets back first. We will send Sergey to finish the story he was reporting. Let's see if we can find some creature comforts for our poor person over here. And what is Margaret's skills again? Economy, crime, and sports. Let's see what we can do. How much for a new floor? 5,000. We're not ready for that yet. Oh, we need to get her a clock. That's what I'm forgetting. She doesn't know what time it is. No wonder she's sad. She never knows when she gets to go home. Long-standing manhunt in... Where was that? Dallas? Dallas. All right. Margaret's going to do better now, but we're going to continue to... Yeah, let's continue to work on Terry. And now we get Philadelphia. The Athletics win again, so it's still the Philadelphia Athletics, and we will send Sergey there to Shibe Park. And either we may have a chance at injury, we've got a review, or we've got statistics. I think it's better to go statistics on this one. Avoid the potential injury and losing somebody. All right, reporters are gathering at the police station. Police car explodes on main road. Let's get Wayne going. 13 hours is not bad. And we will go to the dugout. Get our statistics story. Dominant 7-1 victory over the Cardinals. I'm a Cardinals fan. That hurts. No casualties from the explosion. Do we want to check out the damage or the police station? We've got crime, politics, and unrest. Let's go the politics route. Gets us an extra tag, so we'll take it that route. We have lots of stories. That's one reason we need to try to get ourselves a 3rd printer page. We're going to have to reduce some finagling around, though, if we do that. Can we get another story going first before we have to go anything? Dow Jones falls below 200. Wall Street Bank or New York Stock Exchange? Let's go the Wall Street Bank. Oh, yeah, it's both of them. Even better. And we can get somebody on slow jumps drag game. Where is that at? Nashville? Okay. Oh, we've got some protesters. No, we don't have any protesters. We got lucky twice in a row with that. And it is time for running our paper. We got lots of old news, unfortunately. So let's start with our silver tag there. Entertainment. Oh, we didn't quite get these. That's a shame. Entertainment again. And we will put a double crime one on there. We'll see. I don't know if we're going to be able to get our goal here or not. We do have the old news. It's not ideal. We're not going to get there. We're not going to get to the 90,000. That one's better. What if we just put another new one on there? Nope. Or... 72,000. Not as good. All right. So we're looking at 75 or... Yep, 75,000. Okay, well, that's disappointing to say the least. We got a crime one over here with entertainment. Well, oh, we don't have any of those going either. Clear the press. Hang on. We're not going to hit it anyways. All right, got that. Let's get our economics. We at least want to win this thing over. That's not bad. What if we do the new one? 77,000. And we hit all of it, so we're going to pick up some subscribers. We're going to disappoint the mayor. Whatever. We get all of our subscribers. That should get us the 12th one, so we can invest in a new third page. Which would help us not have all these old stories. 3,000 new subscribers. Yeah, I know. Sorry, sir. I think we might be done here. You can give me another chance. 6,400. I think we're potentially ready to build a new floor, but I'm not positive on that one. We should go after Harlem while we're going. And let's go ahead and obtain that pager module. So now we can have 3 pages going. We're close to the ad agency. What's this guy offering us? Don't print any crime. Well, we have 2 crime stories in the drawer. That's not going to go well. Print at least 1 mafia. And don't print any inspiring. Do we have any inspiring going at the moment? We do not. Now, the crime's all old news. You know what? Let's accept that. So we're going to cut these. They're old news anyways. We are going to add a floor. Not going to build anything up there at the moment. We're just getting ready. We got plenty of stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. So that's good. We're going to have that 6th story. No crime here. We do have a statistics story, which we already have. Entertainment and economy would be nice. Oh, Detroit, Pretty Boy Floyd. We are not going crime. Let's skip this one and try to find it with entertainment or economy. We need to try to find an unveiling. United Artists slams Fox. There's our unveiling. Margaret, who's doing quite well now, leveling up. We'll get her on that one. And we will get another statistics one. And we have ourselves a hopeful one. All in all, very good. Fox West Coast members, including Chaplin, announce a boycott on... Oh, so Charlie Chaplin's doing this. And Margaret needs to get back so we can send her back out there. 16 hours. That's not too shabby. Let's start decorating up here. What do we have? Got the printer pager module. That's right. We can do the industrial wallpaper for... That's 1,400. That is a lot. Maybe we won't do that. We're going to have to wait a couple more, potentially. So that ad revenue will be nice. Wayne, go ahead. Yep. Enough stories we should. Going back to New York. Historic airplane flight to Panama. New York, Sergey. Let's see what this is. This is also going to get us adventurous and inspiring. So we have our 6 stories. Now it's just a matter of making sure we get everything we need. Gonna have a lot of society here. Oh, we have to bribe. We're not gonna do that one. We don't need it. It's okay. We'll pass on it. Instead, golfer wins. We're going to Phoenix for the golfer story. This one's not crucial, so let's let Margaret get there to get some more experience. And we're close to rolling the presses, so we'll get another one. Sports writer William B. Hanna passes away. Sergey can get that one. This is also going to get us a defeat story. We're not going to have anything else showing back up, I don't believe, so we're going to go ahead and run this. Oh, one quality star. We don't have that one. We're 14 hours away. Oh, that's a shame. It's not going to get ready. Okay, we're actually going to pause it there, so that way that can be there next week, potentially. All right, that will be a headline. Detroit-Windsor Tunnel opens. We need an unveiling, which will go along nicely with the economy, and we got them all. Let's add our other economy down there for the Dow Jones. Look at this, 83,000 already. We will go with slow jumps drag game. We've got that. Oh, this is a big one for us. So that's either 115,000 or 113,000. We'll go with the 115. And we can cut this one. It's going to be too old. That is awesome. $115,000 record sales. Huge one for us. $4,300. 3,000 new subscribers. Give us another point for influence. Didn't print any crime. We're going to get an influence point that way as well. That's what we're looking for at the moment, so we can capitalize on these things. $3,000 gives us something to work with as also. Okay, we've got the ad agency ready. So the sales desk is something we look forward to doing. We don't have the photo academy that we can do. We could go with Hoboken. Oh wait, we can't do Greenville, Hoboken. There's a lot. Oh, here we go. 3 in the drawer already. Tompkinsville, we'll take that. Oh, let's see what the mayor's offering us. Print entertainment the most. That's probably not going to happen. Print at least one Mafia, and don't print any Inspiring this week. What do we need to print? We have to print an Inspiring. We're just not going to work for either one of them. Or, well... Nope. We just won't go. We'll miss out on a goal. Oh, hello there. Talking about the people's perception. Okay, so this is where we're getting into where we are going to become more sensational, more informative, or kind of walk the middle line. Drama, mystery, ultimate thrill seekers. Yeah, so this is where we get rewards depending on how we do as well. So the stories are going to start shaping our paper, and they can change a lot, but we'll see how things go. Pay close attention to your articles. Contain clues on how they will be perceived. I'm sure you get a hang of it. Yep. Okay. We have the ability to get that third paper. This person. Oh, no. Yeah, you're taking forever to stock that thing up. We got another sports story. Good grief. All right, we're going to get that industrial wallpaper in there. That drags us down quite a bit. We will get some lighting going on. Let's get the stairs. And now, the goal is to potentially move these up and get ourselves another printer module. We don't have enough room. Okay, let's slide it over a little bit. Please fit. Nice. Oh, we don't have the money. No. Let's take out a $1,000 loan. Oh, that's frustrating. Got a little too big for my britches there. Okay. We do have paper at least. Let's see what we've got here in Indianapolis. Bank tunnelers caught. So we've got this one's going to make our story go left. We got to get this one to unlock that one. Okay. It's going to be starting to time. Margaret, go ahead and get working on that. Miami, we've got another sports one breaking all the records. We're going to have lots of sports. We're turning into a sports page. Sports Illustrated at its finest here. So this is going to be a little setback. It probably went a little bit sooner than it should have. But that's okay. Terry can get this too. All right, we got statistics. We're going to move left on this one quite a bit. Cricketer. Why are we doing a report on a cricketer? 4 influence points in Triumphant. Sergey can knock that down to a day and an hour. We want this one to be high priority. We want to try to get that one out there. We'll go ahead and get another crime one. Ransom plot unfolds in Missouri. Huntley, Missouri. 13-year-old kidnapped by masked gunmen. And now we got our citizens fighting unemployment. There's a lot of stuff going on this one. So we can do this one. Wayne can take the politics, and then Margaret can take the economy. They're all going to be... This is not going to take too long to do, actually. Unfortunately, we got to wait for him to get there. He can do either one. We're going to have to cut this story, aren't we? Nope, we're going to let it go. See how it works. In New York, Johnson resigns from the NAACP. Civil rights out in the cold. All right, it's almost time to roll the press. Do we have the one we want? We do have the 4 influence points. We do not have this one ready. It's probably not going to get there. Oh, it doesn't quite get there. All right. We'll go ahead and send somebody to go with that. And we will have a statement story next week that we can jump on. All right. We'll have our headline. And I have it, we're going to be moderate at the moment. 48,000 papers. What do we need? We need a entertainment. So we got society, inspiring. We got so many sports stories. Golfer wins the Phoenix Open. So we will have breaking all the records. Team can't lose. Along with our... Oh, we got to have our entertainment one. That's right. Oh, wait. We've got 3 pages now. I forgot about that. Let's add another one. How we're going to be informational. I'm okay with that. We're informing a whole lot about sports in the process. Do we have any other tags that combine there? It doesn't look like it. All in all, that is a good one. And then we're going to have 4 of these ready to go. So we'll at least have 4 next time. Let's roll the presses. And now we are going to have to repay that loan fairly soon. So I got to be careful on the expansion front. We don't want to expand too much and get into a debt. Grant yourself the compassion you show a teammate or friend. All right, what do we bring in? 3,800 is where we're at. But 3,000 new subscribers. Another influence point. We are informational now. This is where things are going to start to go. So if we can get back in the middle, we'll get a random object. We do not want here because then we'll lose 20% of our sales. Expenses went up. 2,500. They're getting better. We have the radio tower, so we could do another telegraphing station. We have enough for the ad agency. So we will obtain it. Get that sales desk going. We want to get over to the Photo Academy. We're going to need 16 there. Now, we can go after Cambria Heights this time. So these are scoops, which means there will be stories that are going to be highlight go like this. And we got to try to get there before they get there. There's so many here. What does he want? Print entertainment the most. Don't know that's going to happen. Where'd the mob go? Oh, he doesn't like us. I think the boss will find out next week, maybe, if you straighten out your priorities. Okay. Well, we could try printing entertainment the most, but right now we've got a lot of politics, so I just don't think that's going to happen. Maspeth would be an easy 2,000 subscribers to pick up. We're not in the position to get the Photo Academy anyways. We can get... let's go pick up... I would like to take him down some. Getting the Photo Academy would at least get us closer. Let's see what we can do here. Let's... that's 5 of them. That's a lot, but we're going to try for it. And we'll go there. We won't have the other goals. We are going to need to order some paper. And can we pay back this loan? There we go. Still have money. We got food. The ad agency is not ready yet. It's going to cost us... oh, that's not going to cost us too much. This will be our ad agent. Who do we have? Got some experience here. Task speed reduced by 70% on Mondays, but works for less money. Extremely slow, but extremely cheap indeed. Same with there. Let's get Chloe. And she is... it's blazing hot in here. I don't know how. We have a fan right above you. Let's get you a clock. That'll make you happy. We could do a coat hanger. They don't have a coat hanger up this way. Oh, yeah, I have one there. We don't have one on this floor, though. We'll put that one there. And we could put an air vent up here as well, but that's not going to be crucial, I don't think. Not for her, but we will give her a trash can. Can definitely use one of those. And actually, I forgot to give our reporter here, Margot, a shot. All right. What do we have? Statement. Statement, but it's not a scoop statement. This one has a scoop. We got to get there. We got to get to our adventurous one, so we're trying to race. He's 2 days, 20 hours until the next scoop is taken. Terry's going to get there, and we're going to be able to send Margaret to go finish it off. And that blocks him out. We've achieved a scoop before our nemesis and rival. We will load the paper ourselves. Just to be done with it. Noise. I guess we can make a wall with a door there. No, I guess we can't. That's okay. No one's going in there anyways. Do we have another scoop? Economic downturn hits Main Street in Indianapolis. No scoops here. So that's not going to help us get anything. We could go to the right. We are going to need to move to the right if we want to pick up an item. So we'll try that. Gray and Carpentier kidnapped and robbed. Chaplin's ex-wife and the famed boxer were snatched outside of Manhattan Theater. I've never heard of this. That's crazy. Police are already chasing leads uptown. Get reporters on this fast. Okay, let's see what we can do. We've got a crime person. Go to the detective. We got Wayne there that can get to the entertainment. Can we get there to unlock? Margaret's almost ready to go. And she's there. Boom. We're going to be able to make crime be especially big for us. And Sergey, he's going to get on this one to see if we can get to 2 scoops before our rival here is able to get there. Wayne can get on that one. Infiltration. No spies. Okay, good deal. Can call goes out to hunters, wolves, plague farmsteads. All right, we'll see if we can get to those scoops. Crime is now the week's hot topic. Get to MetLife headquarters. And the good thing is Sergey, they're teaming up and they're able to get that one. I don't know that it's going to be done in time, though. That's the only problem. It's probably not. Yeah, it's got a day and a half. Not going to happen. All right. Let's wait to send out a reporter here. We can go back to New York. CBS radio sermon blocked. Society, tragic influences. Okay, we'll put Wayne on this one. We do have some outrage. It is 3 protesters that are going to block our building and people getting in and out. That's what security is for. Hopefully they can get rid of them fairly quickly. We got 3 of those in the drawer. I don't think we're going to be able to get that last one. It's 8 hours away, unfortunately. That's a shame because those go away, I believe, as well. Okay, we're going to put crime on the front page here. We do want to try to stay in this moderate range, though. But we're going to use all as the hot topic. 80,000 sales right now is what is expected. Let's put our politics one. We could go back to the right a little bit. Economic downturn. Hold on. Let's do our politics here. With more politics there. We'll put our flyweight boxing, and then we'll have the economic downturn be in the back. 132,000. Now we could cut. Yeah, we should have cut one of these to get that done sooner. But it's 2 quality stars. That's going to be a really good paper for us. We only unfortunately get 1 of the tags to go through. We're still selling lots of papers. $132,000. We're getting better. We're getting bigger. Some of these mobsters are actually pretty good fellows. Are they now? Up to 4,500 in our bank account. We stole 1,000 subscribers. Your presence is tolerated for now. Even bad taste this season. So they got $2,300 in sales. So we did better than them. We got back to moderate. What's our item going to be? A baseball bat to help us with sports. Okay. And now we just want to try to avoid going left. Unless we go really left. You get an ad. Well done. So we're at $3,200. So we do get an ad. Oh. Typesetters are getting better. Everybody's getting better as well. So we still have to win that over. But we've unlocked the Photo Academy, which is good news. So the sales chalkboard buffs the sales. I mean, we might as well get that, right? Let's go ahead and knock that one out. And then we need to figure out ways to get our Photo Academy, get that ready. So we could print entertainment the most. That's also, again, not looking like that's going to happen. At least 1 scoop. I think we can do that. But what does that get us? Just, it does get us 2 influence points. If we can print a scoop. Oh, for every scoop, we get 2. Well, yeah, we'll try that. Let's be on the lookout for scoops. We've got Cambria Heights we're still going for. So there should be plenty of scoops out here. And we've got some ads up here that we can work with. Waterfront security. So we need to get Chloe on that. Try to get us $250. And it is a crime one as well. All right. It's our first ad. We're going to skip that. We need to try to find some scoops. We are also going to be able to add the sales chalkboard up there so she can get really good at it. Let's move the... Actually, there we go. Keep her happy. I'll get it right eventually. There, that's looking good. What else do we have available? The baseball bat, right? We could give a little extra buff to the sports or just slide it in right there. All right, we're not going to hire anybody new yet. We do need to buy some more paper, though, I believe. We are getting rid of the protesters, it looks like, for the last go. Food, we're doing okay. We have lots of food. We are, at some point, probably going to have to decide which floors certain people are going to be on. All right, so we got fame. Go to the right, entertainment. Terry can get on that. And triple murder shocker. Okay, this is where we have ourselves a scoop. Crime and politics. And we need at least one scoop. Margaret, get ready. Terry is reporting, unfortunately. We got to get Margaret on there. And we are able to lock him out. We do not need to get this one, even though it would give us evidence. Can we get Terry on that one? We can. We have a spy coming, though. 2 spies. Someone's keeping an eye on our reporting boss. Okay. We got another scoop, but we can't do that one, so let's cut that. We had too many committed to it. This one we can get, though. Wayne, Supreme Court, High Court rules on prohibition. Congress decides ratification. The Constitution is very machinery. Okay, so how are we doing on the ads? We got our ad, it looks like. There's the ad right there. We can put that on the back page. Where does the ad have to go? Well, that's going to be our lead. Wolves Plague Farmsteads. Don't know what else will go with it right now. Probably CBS radio sermon blocked. Oh, the ad's not ready yet. That's why I can't go in there. Things are looking good for our little paper. We're doing okay. Risk of a boycott. But we got to try to get there. Bad day for business. 1 ad deal loss. Oh, no. Just as we got one. Do we not get to use it? Oh, no, we still get to use it. Good deal. All right. This thing needs to finish. What's going on with this? It's compromised. One ad deal loss. Wait, did we just swap somebody out? We did. All right, what do we have going on here? Economy, unrest. There's no scoops. We're going to have a lawsuit on our hands, most likely. They're not expensive at the moment. Oh, we dodged one anyways. We could get a lawyer. My previous experience on the little bit I played through, they weren't really that big of an issue. Once we get up and running enough, it's not going to be that bad. We just need to get ourselves... See, this is another scoop we're not going to get done with in time. We could cut that. So that one's... What are we looking at here? No, he's still doing the revealing one. More outrage. No protesters. Good deal. Unemployment soars. Any resolution requires patience and shared sacrifice. We don't have as many stories going on this time. They're getting to be better stories, I would argue. Really would like to finish this one. I don't think it's going to happen, though. We're going to... You know what? We're just going to cut that. We lose the scoop, but it wasn't going to be ready in time anyways. Rather try to get the paper. There we get 4 influence points when we get that one in. And we are not going to get either of those two going. Let's get another story happening here. Get us one more there for crime. We'll be okay. Alright. We already have our headline. Do we have any more society? We do. It's a pretty big one, too. We're already up to 116,000, and we're far away from our man over there. Entertainment, we don't have any. Economics could go together, and these two could go together. So let's put those together. On the back page, keeps us away from it, and we can't do the ad. Why can we not do the ad? Boycott. That's right. Oh, but look at that sales number. 195,000. So we got ourselves a triple murder shock on the back page. 4.5 million Americans unemployed on the second page. Prohibition. Wolves are plaguing farmsteads. 2 quality stars. Apparently we didn't have enough papers supplied. Our supplier needs to get to work better. We might need to hire a new one of those. But so many sales. Give us a good number here. 5,800 in sales revenue. That is nice. We only did one new one. Continuing to plug away at him. That gets us 2 influence points as well. And moves us far away from that. And we are close enough to get one of these benefits, which is either second fiddle, 1 quality star when assigned to the second story within an item, or 50% off reporting time, but adds sloppy reporting. I don't think we want that. Negates police fine risks on news. That wouldn't be bad to have if we go way left. I wouldn't be too upset with that. We do not get an ad this time. But the expenses stay low, 6,900. That gives us a lot to work with. Income's looking nice. We don't have enough for the photos. We could go after Hudson Heights. But again, let's see what we could get as far as subscribers. Forest Hill Stadium gets it. We don't want to use our stuff on there. Port Richmond already has 2 going there, and then that gets us to where we can have obituary desk. Generates content over time. That's interesting. I just wonder what those do. I have not unlocked that before. The linotype as well. What does this do? Converts report into text slug. The linotype, but that's so pricey and expensive. We're not going to get that anytime soon. Maybe we just do Port Richmond this time? Or move our way down to Laurelton so we get closer to Europe. Let's see what the mayor wants. Print at least 1 crime, and every crime we get, $250. That's enticing. What's the mafia asking? Police didn't follow your risky nose. Stop triggering the rats. This ain't a precinct. Okay. Oh, okay, sure. You know what? In that case, we're going to work for the mayor. And we're going to work our way down to Laurelton. All right, so March 1931, we're going to pause it here. We do need more paper, don't we? We are low on paper. We're going to do that. And things are looking up for our little paper. We might think about adding a new reporter on this time around. We have the money to do some expansion. A new reporter, a new stalker, maybe a new telegraph machine to give us more options and find new stories out there faster. I don't know. We have lots of things that we can do. We've got options now with the money, so we will go from there. But I want to thank you all for joining me on this trip here and following along with it. Please leave your feedback, leave suggestions, leave tips. Let me know what if you see a glaring mistakes I may be making. I'm trying to do as well as I can here. I think we've got a nice little organization. I'm not so sure about having them way up there. I know it may take a little bit for them to get that up there. I don't know if there's a problem, but I like the reporters with the typesetters all being together. So we'll see how things go. And as always, thank you. Come back on the next episode. And until then, take care and just have yourselves an awesome day.